I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Is this a co-op game?
Yes.
It is. Okay. What is your goal of this game?
Asymmetry involved.
Go back. I want to see those minis.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's in the back of my throat really bad. 12? Let's look at the art because we cheated.
There's only 4 pictures on BGA. I mean on BGG. Welcome to Hot Ones, a show. Welcome to the Hotness, a show about the hottest games on BGG and hot things that we must eat. We are scared. Today we're going to talk about the 10 hottest games on Board Game Geek right now, and in doing so, we're going to eat 5 different levels of spicy salsa.
I made it.
That Doolin and Emily have prepared for us today. Doolin has not taste tested this, so we want to give a profound thank you to Emily for being the taste testers and ranking these in order of hot.
Burning.
Is it hotter or...
Wait a minute. It's still burning.
That we can have increasingly difficult time as our heads get hotter and our minds get weaker.
Yes. So this first one, I'll talk salsas as we go because there's theme.
Let's go.
We have a base salsa that is Emily's recipe that we really like, and this one is infused with a lot of sriracha-y flavors. So it's like level 1. It's gonna be kind of spicy, but like it's not gonna be that bad, I don't think.
I should also mention we do not have beverages. This is empty. There's
it's gone.
No water,
it's upstairs.
No milk. That smells way spicier than a level 1.
We'll both go, and then we can start talking games. Oh my gosh, it's thick. All right, so is that fair? Do you think? It's a pretty good chip.
Yeah, you ready?
All right,
dink it.
Dink it. And sink it.
I already got some on the table. On the back
on
of my throat.
I was like on the immediate tongue, and yeah.
Woo. The number 10 game on the BGG Hotness right now is Furnace, and you can see this on screen. We've got the recording pulled up so you can walk through this as well. This game just released at Gen Con. It's also going to be relevant in Origins and PAX.
I didn't know that it just released at Gen Con.
I think. I didn't go. I'm pretty sure it just released at Gen Con. The publisher is Hobby World. The designer is Ivan Lashin. And this is a game about like 19th century industrial leaders managing and marketing with their empire.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a entry level plus, like an intermediate maybe, engine building game.
Yeah, that theme it doesn't really do much for me, but it does seem interesting. I will follow it.
Yeah, I'm the same as well. And I am interested, and I think we've mentioned this before, both you and I like intermediate level weight games.
100%.
Like, not that we're anti-entry games or anti-heavy games, but like predominantly with our families and friend groups, an intermediate, middleweight game, middle light is going to be what gets played more often than
100%, yeah.
How are you feeling? I'm feeling fine now.
I feel fine. The sriracha doesn't normally last on your tongue for very long.
Like, I still feel it, but like, it's fine. It was hotter than I thought it should be.
I actually kind of want more of this. I think that salsa is pretty good.
Let's do it.
All right, so we got to do this
This
before
is our
number
own
9.
choosing. This is just because it tastes good.
No, we have to do this. It's our second one.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think I'm going to get way more this time.
I'm just going to get a third. Because this is good.
That's probably the only one that you're going to enjoy.
Number 9, Lost Ruins of Arnak. This is by Czech Games Edition. This is a 2020 release that is somehow, some way, top 50 overall, top 40 strategy, and the number 4 family game of all time.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I actually did,
absurd.
Apparently, it won 20
Jars or something like that.
Something pretty recently.
Yeah, it won a big award.
It was like 2020 Game of the Year, right?
Yeah.
Which
Kinderspiel. Yeah, which is weird. Kinderspiel. Oh, okay, no, it was a nomination for Kinderspiel.
Oh, okay.
Kinderspiel is a children's level thing.
I can't put the lid back on.
Maybe not children, but family. So yeah, it won. It was nominated for a Kinderspiel 2021, Golden Geek 2020 Medium Game of the Year winner, Most Innovative Game of the Year nominee, 2-player game nominee, tons of nominees.
I don't know how it's Medium Game of the Year. And to be fair, this is coming from a person who's not played it.
Yeah.
Just outside looking in, it doesn't seem as great as people are ranking it.
It's not.
I don't know.
It's not. I get that it's top 50 because it is good game material, and I can understand why some people would rank it top 50. I will never understand how this is number 4 family. That is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is not a heavy game, but it is way far and above heavier than what I would consider a family game. At least to be the highest, like in the top 10, ridiculous. To clarify, to discuss actually a bit about the game and not just how it's ruining expectations, it is a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love it. I think it's good. I think it's fine. It's a miss for me because I want that thematic Guardian exploration.
Yeah.
And it was my choosing, but I spent the first game focusing on the the track, the I can't remember the name. There's a track on the right side of the board in which you're basically just spending resources to move up the track. And you get victory points and some small benefits moving up the track. I felt there were barely any benefits other than victory points to moving up the track. You got like a single compass every time you moved, which is fine, whatever. But like, it was not that helpful, and it ultimately made it a boring game. I would have much preferred spending the game exploring and fighting guardians, even if it were to my detriment as far as scoring less points, because that is what's thematic and fun to me. But it was just a miss. I really wanted way more about the guardians protecting these idols and discovering them and all that. Like, I wanted way more of that, and I didn't get it.
This is the one that's like similar to Dune and has the
It's going to be similar to Dune Imperium
card
and also
drafting.
It's deck building mixed with worker placement.
Deck building. That's right.
Yeah, deck building mixed with worker placement.
That's cool.
Yes.
Anyway,
All right, moving on. Oh, there it is. There's the.
we gotta change our salsa.
This one looks scary.
Yeah, it's not. It's level 2. This one is jalapeno and tomatillo. It's got a lot of what is the green chilies in them.
You having trouble talking
which
already?
Gives you that like darker texture. I'm a little scared about this one. My wife.
I just said it's scary, and you said it's not. And now you said I'm a little scared about this.
Well,
one.
now I am because of the smell. Like I don't know if you're smelling that, but like there's a lot of. Whew. I already need a drink.
I'm gonna.
And
It's
we're only at
thick.
Yeah.
It is way thicker than I thought it would be.
You gotta get a good dip in there.
I thought it would be like liquidy.
Dink it.
Dink it.
And sink it.
And sink it.
Not tasty.
Oh, I don't mind it. I actually kind of like it. He said it's gross. I kind of like it. Number 8 on our list is Ankh Gods of Egypt, the newest released
I'm not even looking forward to a second dip of that.
by Simon and designer Eric Lang. I just spilled a bunch of salsa.
Yes, I did.
This is a troops on the map game in which you are
still spilling.
you are controlling a god of Egypt, and you are attempting to vie for soul. What is the word? Soul worship. What's that word?
Being the only god.
What's that word? Something
Monotheism.
Monotheism. Thank you. You're vying for. I think you're just moving the dirt around.
No, it's not really picking
You're
anything up.
not cleaning in any way, shape, or form. Now there's salsa everywhere. It was concentrated. Are you okay?
It's hitting me now.
Really? I'm not getting a dang thing from that salsa. That salsa was fine. We actually have a playthrough of this game on our channel. We both ranked it. I ranked it second. You ranked it third out of the Blood Rage, Rising Sun on trilogy.
I would like.
However,
I would like to change that to number 2.
over Blood Rage,
Only because of playing it 2.
2-player. Yeah,
Playing it 2.
The 2-player experience was
With Pharaoh.
awesome.
With Pharaoh.
The 2-player experience with Pharaoh was like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Overall, I'd say this game's like an 8.5 out of 10 for me. I really, really like it. I did actually cull it, and I know you're probably going to yell at me. I encourage you to watch a previous video on my channel about the secret to a good board game night, and it'll maybe give you a little insight as to why I called that. But essentially, I recently had a moment that made me reevaluate the value of games, and Ankh coming in at $400 was just a little much for me to want to keep it. I loved it. Are you struggling? Moving on. We need to take another chip, and we need to talk about Oath. Chronicles of Exile and Chronicles of Empire and Exile. This is by Leader Games and designer Cole Worley, artist Kyle Farron. This is a game that we can also talk quite a bit about. I also love this game. Love it. I also just culled this game. Like, Oath is maybe my favorite game of all time right now.
You like that?
But the caveat is it's expensive. Again, same concept as Ankh. I don't think I'll ever play the physical copy.
I can't get through to the
I've only played it on TTS, and I absolutely loved it. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, but I don't see myself playing the physical copy.
Do you think that weight is right for?
I think the decision space is very open, which makes it feel heavier than it actually is. And I don't think it's a very hard game, but there's a lot of rules. A lot of rules that'll only pop up in certain situations. So I do think that weight is probably appropriate, yes.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I think I'm gonna be okay. I know what's in the next 3, and I'm like, how in the world am I gonna get through that? I'm like building I don't know.
You pull the next one out.
Leader games is
yeah, do you want to talk?
I just want
to
I want to talk
on the recording, but talk about Oath.
Leader games I love to death, and I'm just really excited to finally play more.
I love it.
them.
Kyle's wrong. Kyle hates Oath. He's wrong. Jeff and I will attest to that. Kyle's wrong as per usual. This game is amazing.
Do you think it would be better online or better in person?
I think almost every game would be better in person. Would I rather play Root with you, Kyle, and Jeff in person or online? Much rather play it in person, but that's not possible. And that's one of the things with Oath. I think it's going to be a game that you really don't want to play at less than 4. I think it's a 4 to 5 player game. You can play it at 2, you can play it at 1, you can play it at 3, you can play it at 6. I don't think you want to. I think 4 to 5 is where it shines, and that's where you should go for, and it'll never actually physically hit the table for me, much as a Twilight Imperium would never actually physically hit the table for me. Great game, though, and I cannot wait to play it again. Loved it. And I won, too.
Anyway, number 3, Salsa, level 3, is Tapatio Serrano pepper mix with a little bit of habanero. This one's going to probably destroy
You
me.
might have to leave some of this salsa here.
That's fine, man. Take it all.
I love salsa.
I have a whole bunch at my house, too. I'm just going to start taking a bunch of chips out here so we can pick the perfect chip.
I'm getting real in there, making sure I get all the spices from the bottom. Go ahead.
If you want a lot of spices, get those seeds. Those seeds are going to kill me.
Well, I'm just grabbing I'm going to go for it. You come after me.
Go for it, buddy.
Feel that one right on my tongue. Are you like drinking it, or are you letting it marinate in your mouth?
I let it marinate.
Yeah, me too.
That one's spicy.
This one's hot. I'm gonna maintain my chill status so you can enjoy watching him, and not have to bounce around the screen looking at each of us. I'm just gonna let you focus on dueling right now.
Is my face red?
No.
No, not yet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, it is. I can't tell from where I'm standing. That's hot. That's hot.
That is hot.
I like it.
Max.
But it's hot. Yeah, Doolin. Do you want to talk about the next game?
Too many bones.
Too many bones, baby! You okay?
I'm not even going to try to lift it.
No, it's the freaking trove chest, and it's entirely full.
I can't get through this.
I don't know if we're going to make it.
Is this a co-op game?
Yes.
It is. Okay. What is your goal of this game?
So, Too Many Bones takes you on a small, like, boss showdown adventure. In the sense that each game, you're going to you're going to choose your characters. Mm-hmm. So we both choose a single gear lock. There's 18, I think, available gear locks.
What's a gear lock?
That's your character.
Oh, okay.
And you both choose, and you collectively choose a tyrant, and that's your big baddie. That's your boss.
Okay.
And so essentially, a tyrant is going to be at like step 8, or step 6, or step 10.
Okay.
And so you have to make it to them alive to fight them and try and win. So obviously the harder one's going to have you go longer days, the easier ones are going to have you just go a few days. But each time you're encountering a scenario, you flip a card, you choose it, whatever. You're having a fight, you're fighting different baddies, you're moving on, you're gaining new abilities, you're gaining new items, you're getting better. And then eventually, if you make it to the tyrant, you try and fight the tyrant to see if you can win.
Okay. What is what is this?
Poker chips. The whole game is poker chips. It's all poker chips, baby. The tyrant is poker chips. Your character is poker chips. Each health is poker chips. So you're going to be stacked on top of however many health you have. You remove a poker chip when you lose health. The baddies are 1 point, 5 point, 10 point, 20 point. So essentially the higher level baddies are going to be way harder. They're going to have more health. They're going to do more damage. They're going to have more abilities.
Did you just say way hotter?
Harder?
Hotter.
Yeah, harder. You've got health chips. You've got these. You're rolling dice. You're building a character So you've got an entire selection of abilities that create a skill tree.
Okay.
And so you're choosing a skill to add that game. And that skill may be an active that you only get one-time use. It may be a passive that's permanent. It may be more health. It may be more ability to roll more dice, because some you can only roll like 2 dice, and you have to upgrade it, and you can roll 3 dice, and you can upgrade it to roll 4 dice. You've got misses, which are these bones that don't count as a hit, which you think is a bad thing, but you get to add it to your bones, and you can use bones as an ability, a 1 bone ability, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they give you like special powers. So even though your misses hurt, it helps you out later too.
Are you ever like, I have too many of these?
Yeah. The whole game is so well produced. You can play it in a bathtub
How is
if
it
you
that
want.
expensive and no minis?
Because it's the most produced game in the world.
Wow.
Everything is heavily chips. Everything is neoprene mat. Everything. Your player board, the adventure map, the combat map. Everything is neoprene.
And we could play
the cards are PVC. They're not paper. They're plastic cards. They can be dunked in water and will be totally fine.
And we could play this in water.
You can play this in the hot tub. Yeah, 100%. You ready to take a second bite?
No, it's finally wearing off.
I want to play it very badly. I've only played it one time as a learning game. I haven't really had a chance to dig into too many bones, unfortunately. But I have it all. So let's do it, baby.
I'm so glad that most of these games you know a lot to talk about. I really don't. This next one. Oh God, I don't want to do this.
Neither of us know a lot about this one.
This one.
I'm letting you talk. It's more fun that way. Well, we are waiting.
Does this one have an expansion announcement that just came out?
Yep.
Okay.
An expansion was just announced.
It's a deck building
Worker placement.
placement,
Yep.
just like Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Yep. Those are all the rage right now.
The only reason I know anything about that is because of, it was Alex's video where he compared all 3.
Endless Winter to these 2? Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And he ranked his favorite, and I think he said his favorite was Lost Ruins, and then Dune, and then Endless Winter.
Really? That surprises me. I didn't watch that video, but...
I know Dune was in the middle, and
Okay.
I think it was because of lack of theme.
Yeah, I believe that. I
But
believe that.
everything about this game makes me want to play it more.
I'm
I
very
like
interested.
the art, actually, the people and everything like that draw me in.
I've heard really, really good things about it. Your saliva's going wild right now.
I don't know why.
I mean, I can take a guess. Yeah, Dune Imperium is going to be in that same realm. Arnak, Endless Winter, deck building, worker placement, obviously focused in the Dune. This one is going to have combat, whereas Lost Ruins of Arnak does not have any combat.
Yeah.
So I think that is going to change things a lot. I know it's very divided, very split, very polarizing which one you like more. From personal experience, I mean, I haven't played Dune, but I know that both Jeff and Kyle prefer Dune Imperium to Arnak. But then you've got like Rar, I'm Dan, who loves Arnak. And that it's a whole Discord thing. A lot of discourse in the Discord.
Between the two, I know that we're like a space-themed YouTube channel, but I kind of prefer the Indiana Jones theme.
Yeah, I get that. I think so too.
Why
But
in the
again,
world?
I'll
That
say
was-
the theme missed for me. Like, I prefer the theme of Arnak, but it was a miss for me. Did you say why in the world was
There
there
was a
little worm?
Dungeons and Dragons worm. I
Yeah.
have that worm.
It's because in Dune, there's the sandworms.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's Dune Imperium. Moving on, we have
The
a
next
game
salsa.
that both Julian and I are excited to talk to you about once we eat a spicy chip.
This one is the Carolina Reaper one.
Carolina Reaper!
It was supposed to be number 1, but
I wanna
Emily said that
smell
it's
this.
less. Oh my God, it smells.
I'm not even gonna lie. I just sniffed that, and all the little like hotness that's going on in my mouth, like turned up a notch.
Oh no.
And it's just in like the hotness that I'm feeling from the last salsa was reignited by
Emily-
the scent of this one.
Emily said that this wasn't hot until at least a minute after eating it.
Oh goody.
And then she said that it needs to be number 4 because then at number 5 the heat of this one kicks in.
Oh great.
And then we'll get a hot
Oh great.
one.
We're probably gonna talk for a lot longer.
There's
Fun
no
fact
way.
is that we don't have any milk.
Yeah, we don't have any milk or loaves of bread. So we do have cake.
And donuts.
You have Coke
And
down here,
donuts.
which supposedly makes things worse.
Yeah, I don't think carbonation's very good.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Mm.
I added some fruit to this one.
I can tell. That is tasty.
You like the taste of it?
That's a tasty salsa.
I can't do. Is that okay to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot sticks. I feel it though. I feel it. But that is a tasty salsa. But I feel that one. Yeah, boy. It's there.
I hate it so much.
It's there.
I hate it. Why did I have this idea? This was my idea. I was like, hey, Max, you want to eat hot food?
You
want
brought
to
this
talk
up.
about Hotness?
You want to talk to us about Unfathomable?
Okay, while it's not hit just yet,
Oh, it's hit
Unfathomable is a 1 to 4 player, no, 3 to 6 player. It's cooperative, I believe. Right?
Semi-co-op.
It's semi-co. Oh yeah, because you can have like
You can have a
hidden trader.
Yep. This
stuff.
is a reskin with some changes of Battlestar Galactica.
And it's gonna be a highly thematic game.
Yep, it's the Cthulhu theme. You're on a boat, you're captaining the boat, you've got different monsters hopping up next to you on the boat. It's hard for me to talk when he's doing this. I mean, it's hot.
Oh my gosh.
I get it. My tongue is...
Emily, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you put her through this for no benefit.
I didn't tell her she had to.
True.
Well, to be fair, I said she wouldn't, and she did.
That's like when I told Judy wouldn't eat that whole pizza.
All right, let's
You
just
did.
look at some pictures. There's a boat.
There's a boat.
Uh-huh. And you're going to be moving around the boat, right?
Yep.
Accomplishing tasks.
Completing objectives, accomplishing tasks. Yep.
I'm not really sure how you win. I haven't read about it that much.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, there's gonna be monsters, and like there's gonna be different. Every faction has a unique ability, a little asymmetry
I
involved.
swallow it hurts more.
A little bit of asymmetry involved.
Go back. I want to see those
miniatures.
minis.
Yeah. So yeah, here we go.
Oh, look at those pictures.
So you are a cultist or a hybrid or a human. You get this, and that decides like, are you good or are you bad at the start of the game?
Sorry, tongue.
And then you have a different kind of objective based on what you get there. I'm really excited for this.
I like games like that a lot.
Nemesis stuff.
Yeah, which I just think that we need this game. We need the group
Yes.
to play it with.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Oh, those are so
I don't
good.
know if these miniatures come in it. I don't want to. I'm not showing off too many.
I
I
think those were the minis. They were just painted by somebody.
I think so.
Oh, is that like a different language?
Yeah, it's a different language. So yeah, it's a deduction, hand management, hidden role, trader, variable player power game. Yeah, I just read all the mechanics.
Yeah, I appreciate it. What's the weight?
2.79.
Okay, I like this already. I'm gonna be all in on it.
Yeah, I'm getting this game. It'll be one of those games though that I will buy and then we will never play. Probably.
Okay.
We'll see.
Are you ready for
I
another
want to
chip?
play it, Danielle, and I hope we do because I really want to. All right, ready for another chip before we talk about Ariantis? I think is how you say that.
I don't. All right. Well, there it goes. Get a full chip because
Oh.
it's better when it actually helps with the spice. I think.
That's probably true. More chip.
More chip.
Oh, I almost dropped it in my hand. Wouldn't you be so happy?
I'm okay with this one being the next one we do, because I don't know much about it. I can't talk about it much.
I really like that.
You like this?
Yeah.
Do you like pain?
Oh no, you made me laugh while I swallowed, so it went right to the back of the throat. Oh, that hurt pretty bad.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
no, that's really tasty. It's very hot.
It is very tasty at first, but then it hurts you.
It does hurt. Yeah, this is getting to me this time.
Oh my gosh. It's in the back of my throat really bad.
Okay, Ariantis, the magical world floating island.
Hold on. The sweetness of this.
Yeah.
At first you're like, oh,
mango
this is
habanero at B-dubs.
It's a peach. It's a peach. There's peach in this. It's called Ariantis. It's the magical world of floating islands.
I already said that.
We looked up. It keeps hitting the back of my throat really bad. There's pieces that look kind of like Catan pieces, and they're little islands, and they'll be in like this circle, and there's this Mother Nature statue that you'll move around, and there's like these
You're putting
little,
students on the island,
It's area and control.
vying for control of these floating islands. It's apparently a re-implementation of a game that came out and first released in 2000, not 2020.
Oh,
2000. 21 years ago.
Playing time is 30 minutes, which is ridiculous. I don't think that that's true yet. I think anybody can influence that right now.
This is way hotter than the first bite.
It's abstract, so like immediately becomes less interesting to me. This one out of all of the 10, I think is.
You don't like abstract?
I like abstract, but I have to like be pulled in by another person. I think, like Emily with Azul,
Or chess?
or chess. Emily with chess.
Me with chess. Yeah, no, I agree. This is the game in the top 10 that I'm least interested in.
Almost knocked Salsa. You
No
can have
offense
this
to
one.
you,
I'm leaving this at your
Ariantes.
house.
Dude, this is the one that you leave in your fridge and you go, okay, that was fun. One chip a day. Just to make you feel like you're alive. Every so often.
My teeth are going numb. Have you seen any of your mouth going numb yet?
No, it's just hot.
I'm just pulling the next one out.
Yeah, this is hot. This is hot, boy. Yeah, boy.
I need water. Yeah.
Moving on to Eastern Empires. This is the second edition. The first edition was called Western Empires. This is a 3 to 9 player game. Oh, that was a terrible idea. You can combine this with Western Empires to play a 6 to 18 player game that lasts hours.
Its Kickstarter is still on. As
Kickstarter
long as we
just
get this
came out.
video out soon, which I think we will.
Yeah.
It
fulfilled. It's like 130 out of its 60,000 requirements.
It's
or something.
basically Civilization, the board game, kind of like Through the Ages.
It's gonna be very long.
It's gonna be very long.
Which I mentioned to Doolin. If a game is really long, it interests.
We forgot to take a
child crying.
We forgot. Hold on, we're cheating.
Oh shoot. It instantly intrigues me, but it's also a game that I know I'll never play.
I cry looking at this.
Dude, this is
So,
thick.
so this is habaneros. It is a mixture of the last one with
Oh
Reaper.
my God, this is
it's
so
a mixture
thick.
of it's got
What's in a
what a friend of mine
definitely a child crying?
calls Cowboy
That's Ellie.
Candy, which is just a whole lot of pickled jalapenos. So it's like been sitting around marinating its own stuff. It's very like it's everything with like this sauce is called colossal. I don't know. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. I can't even think anymore. How bad is it? I'm getting a lot.
I never felt like the last one in a way, so I'm still feeling it. But yes, it amplifies it.
Oh God.
Yeah, we still got another chip to go. Yeah, this is by publisher 999 Games. If you're into really long, probably heavy, though it only says weight 2.5, so maybe not that heavy. Civilization games for a party that lasts hours might be the game for you. Check it out; it's still available.
Hold on, it can last what, 12? Let's look at the art because we cheated.
There's only 4 pictures on BGA. I mean on BGG. Here's
This
one.
is what it looks like.
I mean, it looks okay. Kind of boring, but okay.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you get.
That's
There's
all.
more pictures.
Ooh, playmat.
It looks pretty boring.
Oh, I'm dying.
It looks pretty bland. Yeah, pretty bland. I'm not opposed to it. I'd be happy to play it.
Emily, I get it. This is definitely hotter.
I have no interest in buying it. And now,
Voidfall.
for the best game, the hottest game.
I can't. I let that one marinate on my tongue too long.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill me.
For the hottest game and the hottest chip that we've had so far. Oh, it's in my nose. The hottest salsa. I don't know what he's doing.
Get to it.
Oh, he's going to get a Coke. This is Voidfall, published by Mindclass Games. This game just launched on Kickstarter today, at time of recording, at least. It's already funded. It's going to be a very heavy, long 4X game.
It's by
Reminiscent-
Tool.
Oh, it's not by, it's artist.
It's artist.
It's going to be reminiscent of Twilight Imperium, but if Twilight Imperium is the Ameritrash, and Eclipse 2nd Edition is the Euro game.
How long does it last?
It's going to be Euro Plus. It's supposed to be a 2 to 4 hour game for 1 to 4 players. You know how the solo mode works?
I can't handle it.
Maybe it's intriguing. It's just really hot.
It's economics.
It's a Civ 4X game.
I'm caving.
Go for it. Cave. I'm not going to cave. I can do this. Unless you tell me how relieving it is. And then I'm probably going to cave. Because I can't handle it. He seems so happy right now. I hate the ecstasy that's going through you right now. Mindfall Games, if you've ever played Anachrony, or...
Oh God, it amplifies it afterward. I need more.
Or, what's the other game they play? A lot of people love it. Beautiful art. It's not as popular as Anachrony in any way, shape, or form. I don't think I can do it. I can't just keep Coke in my mouth.
Just do it.
I need you
I'll
to
talk about it.
talk.
We're gonna go through pictures while Max takes some drink.
I don't know what to.
Just do it. Just trust me. It was helpful.
Keep going.
Look at these.
I want to be the bigger man.
Look at this picture. You already are.
Clearly, that's a fair joke. How dare you?
No. There's some cool miniatures. I mean, look at those. I like the little fleet stands. Do you think it comes with that?
Yeah, probably. Mine Clash has
Okay.
overproduced everything.
Okay. The little dice in the. It's gonna be. I'm crying.
You just hit the thing. It's okay. Keep going.
I like Twilight Imperium. That's all I think I can compare it to. We had a really good time with it. I think if it's a shorter experience, I would have liked it more.
It's more Euro though. Keep that in mind.
That's okay.
Less Ameritrash, less negotiation, less politics.
I need more.
It was really hot. That was really hot. Emily, you did a good job.
Emily, I don't know how she took a bite out of all of these and said weak sauce.
To be fair, we took 2 bites out of all of
You're
it.
a monster.
Ain't even talking. We're not just able to let it marinate and let us move through it.
I will say a big turnoff for me, but I think if it's done well, it'll be fine. I'm gonna throw up. Is the weight?
It's very heavy.
It's very heavy,
and it is a very iconography heavy game. Lots of iconography. Mind Clash is known for that. I'm surprised with Ian O'Toole it looks less accessible than it does, because Ian O'Toole does a great job of making very heavy games appear pretty accessible because of the way he designs and artistically does the board. I'll say this looks a little heavier.
Right.
My whole mouth
is numb.
If I pause for a moment, my entire face tingles.
All right. So that was the Hotness. If a board game appealed to you, if a board game appealed to you,
have you paused for a minute and just relish in the tingle?
No.
Do it. No, just sit here. Oh my god, dude! I don't think I've ever felt my face vibrate as much as it is right now.
Anyway,
you're rubbing me. It feels nice.
This has been the BGG Hotness. I hope you guys like this because I didn't. We're hopefully gonna do this maybe once a month if we can get through it, and if you guys like this,
let us know.
Let us know in the comments. Let us know which of these appeals to you most,
and what food you'd like to see us do next. Obviously, there's like chips. I've ever felt my face tingle. And I really like it.
Emily, thank you for being such a champ.
Do you like this space tingle?
No. See you guys next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
We love you.
The Hotness.
This is why we do this.
I did it.
You know that the way the TV looks when you don't have any like signal? That's what's going on in my mouth.